In an empire built on the warring bloodlines of vampires and werewolves, both factions share a common ancestor in Corvinus, but only one side wears the chains. A single slave chooses to shatter that hierarchy, risking the ultimate wrath of his masters to break the metal binding his wrists. He sprints into the jagged night, a lone fugitive whose defiance signals the beginning of the end for the old world order. But while the Empire humps its runaway slave, an even older shadow is moving against the ruling tribes from the outside. The first to fall is the sovereign sage, Chief Taleka, struck down inside a stronghold that should have been impenetrable. Headless bodies drop before an alarm can be raised, cut down by phantom blades made of a copper-hard metal called Timor. These killers leave no survivors and no tracks, turning the high courts of the monsters into moonlit slaughterhouses. Paranoid and bleeding, the leaders of the 8 tribes gather their council, desperate to identify the ghosts haunting their borders. But internal trust has already vanished, and the council floor turns into a cage of bared teeth and drawn swords. They realize too late that their enemy isn't sitting at the table. It is a resurrected nightmare from their own violent past. The assassins are the White Skull tribe, a vicious clan thought to be extinct, now rising from the ash to reclaim the world. Their leader, Amar Azar, wields the indestructible Timor steel with a single purpose: the total erasure of the 8 tribes. They feast on the hearts of their enemies and raise the clean skulls of chiefs like Talenka as trophies of their return. As the White Skull army swells, the physical war gives way to a much darker supernatural dread. Before his death, the sage Talenka foresaw this reckoning, a vision of the very earth splitting open to swallow the fortresses of the old masters. His final prophecy spoke of a rising young wolf blessed by heaven, the only force capable of surviving the coming slaughter. The White Skull vengeance is here. The alliances of vampires and werewolves are collapsing. A war of extinction is about to begin. Witness who will fall, who will lead, and who the prophesied young wolf truly is. Watch the full, action-packed blockbuster, Underworld New Hollywood 2026, fully dubbed in Hindi. Stream it now, exclusively on the Hollywood Adventure Movies YouTube channel.